Hey everyone, we have a nice spreadsheet for you guys now. Let's get bored with
It's
my
the other sheet.
Mag's.
It's the other sheet. It's the
Oh,
Matrix one.
oh.
This is the raw one.
Okay, so hey
Click on the
everyone,
Matrix.
we are doing a raffle. You're used
There you go.
to get this thing here, but that was a little messy. So no, we're not gonna do this.
That's because we
So
have 273 entries.
yes, so Mike made us a nice number for each of you drivers. Now, how did you end up on this list, you ask? Well, here's the list of all the drivers that I've raced on the race app for ESR in 2022. You can see I have 95, James has 95, and we go down the list, and down the list, and down the list. Now, we stop here at 15 because we decided that was probably the minimum to be able to win prizes. So Mike came up with a formula that every driver that has done 15 races gets one entry, and after that, every 5 races that you've done, you get another entry. So
And we allowed for rounding up. So if you did 16 races, you have two
that's
entries. So like Cliff
that's
Hemian on the list twice.
that's right. So and that's how you ended up on this year. So the prizes that we're gonna have, it's fairly simple. We're gonna have one big prize of 5,000 VRP. We're gonna have one big prize of $50 on Steam. And then we're going down the list with 1200 VRP, $10 on Steam, and then a couple of 500 VRP. Now, the reason why we're doing dollars and VRP is because some of the drivers are not race room drivers. They are ACC drivers. So if I pick a ACC driver, the first one that I pick will get the $50 basically. And if it's in race room drivers, well, they'll get the VRP. And we can access each driver's what's it called, the status or what they've done, the record,
Resume.
the record, yeah, of all of their races, so I can tell who's done race room or not. So let's stop boring you guys. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee here. Mike, you had anything to say about 2022 apart from, unfortunately, Mike did not do a lot of races. And we
I'm
only did
physically
17.
broken.
Yeah, he's physically broken. Tell the good people while I'm having a sip of coffee.
Well, I have sprained my left ACL. I broke my
Oh,
left foot, which is currently in a walking boot.
shit.
I have torn my calf in the right leg in 8 different places, which is impressive. I was told very specifically by the doctor that that was the most he had ever seen. Uh,
So
and
you're cut like
also
glass.
over the Christmas break, I was walking my sister's 2 dogs with my sister, and we let them off the leash. Well, they were still on the leash, but we let go of the leash essentially. They were still leashed together. So they came running up behind me, and we were talking and engaged in a conversation. And next thing I know, I'm on the ground because they have run up behind me and hit me with the tripwire, and that hurt my ribs. That'll heal probably quickest and be fine, but it does make sitting for long periods of time, racing, kind of painful. And of
Yeah.
course, my legs are not happy with like working the pedals, so there's been very, very little racing to do.
All right.
Now there are people who are happy about this because my Mech Warrior buddies have been kind of conning me into playing a lot of Mech Warrior.
There you go. And your podcast is working quite well. You have free time for that instead of racing.
I mean, I always had time for the podcast. I
More
would
time.
say, well, not even. I don't even think more time. I mean, my film review has been the same, and of course, there's been like no UFC fights for the last couple of weeks because the UFC kind of like goes on vacation for Christmas and New Year's and stuff. There's none tomorrow. There was none today, for example.
Yeah.
So we still haven't had a card this year, and that has left me with very little to talk about. So
So
my episode 70 dropped today, and it was basically me just yelling about bad stuff that's happening in MMA.
what's your
And
link tree again? I think you posted your
my
link tree
link
a few
tree,
times.
I have posted it in the other media channel on the ESR Discord. If you want to check out my podcast, it's talking about mixed martial arts. It's called Mio on MMA.
Boom.
So talking about the UFC, a little bit of Bellator, a little bit of Professional Fighters League, a little bit of Ryzen, a little bit of One, Haven't had an episode on KSW. I really, really should. I like KSW. It's a Polish promotion that has a lot of really good fights, and I should probably do that. But I haven't done an episode on that yet. But it's coming. It's coming. Invicta, which is the all-female promotion. I've done a couple episodes on that too because I find that fascinating. And also, they have some of the best atom weights in the world, which are the tiny, tiny ladies that weigh in at 105 pounds.
Shit.
If you've ever raced, sure. If you've ever raced against Sonia, she's an atom weight. So there you go. And otherwise, I'm doing my sim stuff. So if you're into MMA, there's an MMA sim that you can make a fighter in and have a career. And there's a professional wrestling sim done by buddy Doug, my frenemy. And there's a slam ball sim, which is like take basketball, add elements of football, ice hockey, and trampolines. And that is slam ball.
All right. Well, this is the channel, so if you guys are interested, let us know. We'll just put a link, maybe another media or whatever. We can definitely let you guys know. All right, back to the task. Let's roll the drum, I guess. Unfortunately, what we picked is a random number generator.
Random number generator.
So right now, this is just a test to show you how it works. I push and hold the button or the mouse, and then it was release, and it gives us a number. That number will give us the winner of the 5,000 VRP or $50 Steam. So that will be the first prize handed. And we'll just keep going down the list until, well, all the prizes are done. We're going to do a few 500 VRPs in there as well for the heck of it. A few $10 Steam, and yeah, call it a day. And this is, of course, for the 2022 driving. So thank you guys for for showing up. I mean, everyone that shows up and competes with us, you know, it's great. So you guys are the star. I mean, the community can't be a good community without all of its driver, right? We need drivers. We need them to show up. We need to be involved. And all of you that's done all these races, well, you deserve a shot at a good prize. And of course, the prizes are all coming from donation. Like I'm not putting my own money in this. Well, I do in certain ways, but not in buying the prizes. So the prizes is all donations. So thank you for the donations again. We'll do a shout out for the 2022 donations shortly. Anyway, without further ado, let's do this. 5,000 VRP or $50 on Steam. And Mike, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
95.
Number 95. You have won.
All right. Who's number 95?
Number 95 is
Lyndon
Bingaman.
All right. So Lyndon, he has done what? Has he done ever done any race room?
I think he is only race room, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, look at that. Lots of race room and some ACC on the Monday.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he did the race day event as well. All right, perfect. Okay, Lyndon,
I was gonna say it because I know him from the holiday event.
All right, so Lyndon, you're winning $5,000 VRP. Good stuff. All right, next up, let's do it again for what are we doing here? $50 on Steam. All right. What do you think?
The prizes are your domain.
All right. Well, let's go. $50 on Steam. Mike, tell me when to stop.
Stop. Number 30. That is Spencer Taft.
Spencer, that's all ACC. So perfect.
I believe so. I've never seen him in race room.
Yeah. Well, we can have a look, but I'm pretty sure that. Ooh, what? Am I not?
I think he's. Where's Spencer? Spencer, where are you? Okay. Are you still sorted by the right thing?
Oh no.
You're not. That's the problem.
Yes.
So he's probably not on this page.
Yes. Let's go. Try to go back. I hit the back button, but it gave me this instead.
Oh, it's probably because the filter
is yeah. See, it's not 2022.
Yeah.
How do we
We've lost it.
That? I guess we could go back to the original link that I
Back
sent.
to the OG link.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh no, wait, I'm in the wrong channel.
It'll be in the chat with me. Yeah. There's the Google Drive link.
Right here.
There it is.
All right, sorry, gentlemen.
There you go.
All right, race count.
Year optional. You need to put the year in there.
Right.
There you go.
And
now reload. There you go. Sort by race.
Yeah.
And find Spencer.
I'll go by race in 2022, and now Spencer. There you go.
There he is.
All right.
No, you gotta right click and open a new tab, sir. That way we don't lose.
That was probably smart, yeah. But there you go. You can see that
but yeah, it looks like he's ACC.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take the vRP, and this would be an excellent start to your what you might call it, race room collection, because it's a free game. And there you go.
There you go. You can use this $50 Steam to do that or whatever he wants. Maybe he wants to buy the new ACC content. Maybe he doesn't have it. Who knows? Okay, next up we're gonna do VRPs. We have a $1,200 VRP or $10 on Steam, depending on the profile of the driver. So here we go. So
stop. 129. That is David Fight.
We haven't seen him in a while. I wonder where David is. Okay, 1,200 VRPs to David Fight. I don't think he's done. Well, it doesn't matter if he's done ACC. I know he's done race room.
I believe he's a race room guy.
Okay, next up, another $10 on. Oops, wrong. Right here. Okay, $10 on Steam. Let's go.
Stop. 263. That belongs to Mr. James P. Butler.
All right. So James, you can just tell me if you prefer to have some VRP over $10. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. I can give you some VRP instead. Maybe like 2 codes of 500. $10. And now for one final prize, 500 VRP. And I'm hoping this is gonna be a race room driver. But if he's not,
we're gonna find out. Here we roll. Stop. 241. That is Merton Edmonds.
Oh, nah, scratch that.
Okay, do it again.
I'll do it again. Oops, wrong button. Let's go back here. Let's go.
Stop. 44. That belongs to Mr. Matthew Higgs.
Matthew Higgs. He doesn't race room, does he?
He does race. He does race room.
He did it a few times. I'll give him 500. Maybe they'll make him buy something and come back to the dark side.
Join us.
Actually, ACC is the
Join us. ACC is the light side, sir.
Okay, everyone, that is it for that. Again, thank you for every drivers and that has been with us in 2022. And get involved. Let's see a good 2023. Mike, you got anything to add?
I got nothing to add. I pimped my stuff. I am going to put up the 2023 3D speed feedback form soon.
Ooh.
I've been meaning to go with it. It keeps slipping my mind and keeps slipping back. And at some point, someone's going to kick me, and I'm going to do it. But yeah, we're going to put something together there. I don't know if it'll be race room or ACC. I'm going to open up to like the actual discussion. And we might be moving days as well, because Rick Martel has made a request to open up the field to possibly other days. Maybe and of course, Thursday? Rick's dates back to like the old school Zero Racing, which is the predecessor to my time in ESR and the 3D Speed series. So Rick has my ear on certain things.
Perfect. That's good to know. And by the way, on the Wednesday, since we're talking about this, we have a new series starting with CASS, which is Can-Am Sim series. They used to be called North America Race Room, so they reached out with with Ricardo from Tugas to do a series with us.
Ah,
And it's going to be mini enduros, if you will. This one's a big one, though. Oof. 144 minutes, but it's going to be on Wednesday. It's going to be bi-weekly, and it's going to be throughout the entire year. So, if you want to jump in, some racing on Wednesday, every other Wednesday. And then if Mike does his Wednesday 3D speed, well, they'll do it on the off week, I'm guessing. And
yep. I
we'll
will
match the
schedule around it, obviously.
Yes. So
Ooh, WTCRs at Bad Host. That's intriguing.
yeah, well, you can do any of them. You can just jump in, sign in, and do the race. They're using Sim Racing GP, different login site. It's not bad actually. It's very interesting that they create the server for you like right before the race, and only the people that are signed up can actually access it. It's very interesting. It's complicated a little bit, but it's interesting. I prefer my good old ways with Race App, but that's just me. So anyway, if you have questions and you want to race with us, let me know. I'll be happy to help you through the site and figure out the logins and all that. It's fairly simple. You sign in with your Steam account, as most.
That looks like it even has the same general GUI as Race App, actually.
Yeah, well, yes and no, sort of. But you sign in, you choose your car, and then you're able to see the password once you sign in. The server will be generated on the day
No one is going to pick the BMW Alpina. Just saying.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. I'm stopping the video now. Thank you, Mike, for doing this with me.
No problem.